Take two, CZ P-07. I told you about it several years ago. I mean, it's literally been 3 or more years since I talked about this gun. And it's one of those that, you know, whenever I open the safe and I'm doing my eeny, meeny, miny, mo to talk, you know, think about which gun to bring back out, this one's always, always one that I point to. And it never gets to be mo. So today, it's mo. So let's do a little mo with it. I'm going to start right out embarrassing myself cold with a target. 11 yards away, which is a weird distance, I know. But that's where it is. Trying to remind myself here where the sights like to be held. And it looks like I've found it. Wow, incredible. What a nice gun, man. I don't know why I don't shoot this a lot more often. Good, good, good. It looks like one of the reasons, for those of you wondering, gee, why does he put his target like 11 yards away? Well, I usually don't go much past 15 for offhand shooting. Part of the reason is I can't really see my holes when I get further out than that, so I really don't know how I'm doing. But it looks like I've got, what, 2 outside of the orange, and I think we know who to blame for that. All right, let's do one more full 15 round magazine at that target. This has high suppressor height sights and a threaded barrel, so it is ready to accept a suppressor. And I'd be ready to put one on it, except I live in one of those crappy states where you can't have them. Consistently putting them just a little bit high now, aren't I? Very nice ergonomics on this gun. Now I do remember that before I put the Talon on it, the grip was a little slippery. Uh-oh. Well, I guess it's just as well. Slightly out of battery. We'll check that one out in a minute. These are my hand loads, by the way, so. All right. Let's take a look at this. All right, this looks like one of these loads where I've been working with a new press recently, a Dillon 650 that I acquired, and the first few batches I did, you know, I was all tentative about everything. You know, you guys reloaders, you know how that is. You're still trying to get the feel of the machine. And I wasn't seating the primers as well as I normally would. And so I do have a few high primers. This one has a slightly high primer. However, it didn't seem to go fully into battery was the problem. So that could either be the crimp, which it doesn't feel like, or it could be the case diameter. I'm going to try it again. And now it's fully in battery, so we're good to go. And what the heck, I'm going to drop the hammer because I have a hammer drop decocker right here. And I'm going to start out double action because this is a double action, single action trigger. There you go. See that? You thought it was going to be just like a simple take two, and here's all the drama. Okay, so as I said, I am using my hand loads right now. I'm going to probably mix in some factory stuff, but right now we are conserving, aren't we? Ammo is not going to be real easy to come by, and since I have to use a lot of it over the course of the year, I thought during a take two with a gun I've looked at a couple times already, I probably should go ahead and shoot some hand loads. Besides, I do like to run my ammo frequently so I can keep tabs on how it's performing. P-07 is a few years old as a model, and this one is a few years old. I picked it up early when they were released. This is the urban gray polymer frame. I like it a lot. I love the two-tone. I love the two-tone with the Talon grip on it. I think makes it look even cooler. It is a double action, single action gun, so I'm going to start out double action by dropping the hammer. Double action pull is a little bit heavy. If I remember correctly, it's close to 10 pounds, but it's not too bad. The single action trigger is actually very light. I think under 4 pounds, if I remember correctly. And so I completely missed the target. Nice. Impressive, huh? All right. Okay, I think I have some idea where to shoot. If you want to see me really look stupid, I know, you wouldn't be watching the video otherwise, right? Let's try the shooting tree. That always makes me look like a fool. I think I am tending to go high with this gun. Oh man, hate leaving one. The two magazines that come with this gun are +2 base pads, so they will hold 17, even though the witness holes say 15, but I'm still just loading them to 15 because it helps me count better. Ah, darn it. Of course, this is a CZ, even though it's a polymer framed gun, it is built like a CZ. It's got the slide that sits down into the frame rather than on top of the frame. Feels like a CZ in many ways. The CZ P-07 is the smaller of the two, and I never have actually shot the P-09. So I'm hoping to get my hands on a P-09 one of these days. Nice. It is a heck of a shooter. This is a really nice gun. Yeah, so as I was saying, you know, I just don't shoot this gun enough. I haven't had this thing out of my safe in a couple of years, which is a real shame. I like this gun a lot. I'm reminding myself now how much I do like it. I need to shoot it a lot more. I probably need to get a P-09 and mess with that too, because like I said, I've never shot a P-09, so I have a funny feeling there's a treat in store for me there. That said, I really do like the size of this gun. It really is the Goldilocks size. Excellent sights. Excellent trigger. Good ergonomics. What's not to love? I'll tell you what. Nothing. That's what. I know a lot of people are like, well, what's the point of having a polymer hammer-fired gun? I don't know. Does there have to be a point? Hammer-fired guns triggers just feel different, don't they? And usually, I think, in a good way. So I don't know. That's my opinion. Yours may vary. See, I go 6 for 6 when the camera's not on it. Sweet. I'm going to make sure I don't wait so long next time before I get this one back out. I love this gun. It's mine. You can't have it. All right, take twos are supposed to be short and sweet and to the point. And I hope this one was all of those things. But it's time to say goodbye with the P-07. It may not get a whole lot of attention, but it is a sweetheart and it is among my favorites. I like this gun a whole bunch.